We have a jam-packed show this week. We begin with football, off to a good start with an OVC win in the league lid lifter. And one of the stars of that game is with us in senior running back Daryl McCleskey. Over 100 yards, 3 games in a row, eclipsed the 200-yard mark in the win over the Tigers. And more importantly to me, I love the history. 16th runner in EKU history, and we've had some great ones to hit 2,000 yards in their career. I know it's about the team, but you got to be proud of what you've done yourself as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a blessing to be able to walk the journey, you know, and just to be in the record books. It's very special because the history here is just to die for. So it was really a blessing from God just to even be in the position to be here, honestly.
Did you give a big hug to all those offensive linemen? They opened some holes.
I thanked them so much after the game. I told them I was going to take them out to eat this week, so yeah. I owe them that.
Give them a milkshake at least. You and Alonzo Booth and Jason Lewis have all rotated in there. The fact that we can have 3 different kind of runners just keep hammering away at an opponent, does it make you feel like you're a little bit better yourself because of the collective unit?
It does, because it helps us feed off each other, and it's a different running style each back, you know. I'm going to come with speed and some power, then it's a little bit of both. So just wearing the defense down and keeping fresh legs in is real tough on teams, especially when you got 2 or 3 that can go the whole game. So it's like it just makes it tougher on the opponent. It's
been a little bit of a work in progress because you have a new offensive coordinator. Basically, outside of the running backs coach, all the coaches are new on the offensive side. It sensed to me that everything started clicking the second half of the Presbyterian game, and now we're seeing what this offense is capable of.
Just, you know, we all came back to the drawing board and brought up our sense of belief that we believe in each other. You know, we just going out there knowing that we got each other back, and just we gonna live with the outcome that come with it, knowing that we gave it our all.
Doesn't hurt to have a defense that can shut teams down in the red zone. The defense helps the offense, doesn't it?
It complements us and actually gives us a lot of energy to go play after they do stuff like that. We actually want to score and reward them, so keep them off their feet.
Daryl, I know that the goal is to try to go undefeated at home, make the playoffs, but as it's coach speak, but it's true, you got to take them one game at a time, and the next one up is Tennessee Martin. I know the coaches have talked to you about that.
Yeah, it's a big game, and in the Ohio Valley Conference, you know, every team comes to play every week, so it don't get any easier at all. So, I mean, you know, each week we want to look at it like this one game, and we not looking ahead. It's just this who we play, this opponent, and move on after this one is over.
I look at your numbers, 17 career touchdowns, as we said, over 2,000 yards. You didn't have that many carries your freshman year, but man, it goes fast, doesn't it? You're a senior now.
I mean, in the blink of an eye, it's like, wow, it's the end of the tunnel. So it all get more special and special with time, and that's like one of my favorite quotes to say, like just being here and seeing the change from new coaches, the transition, and just knowing all the things that worked in my favor and how it's just a blessing to see it all be on the journey.
We talk about this, you get a good academic foundation, and you also mature as a man, don't you, when you get to college? You feel like you're a different person you were when you walked on campus. You find
yourself in who you really are, and just in the journey of being out here and just everyday life. So college is something you should do, I think, as a person.
We'll keep running hard. Holding on to the football. We haven't made turnovers in 3 of the 5 games, so I don't want to jinx anything, but good luck against the Skyhawks on Saturday.
Appreciate it.
All right, that's Daryl McCleskey going into that record book of 2,000 yards plus in his career. You talk about the history of EKU football and athletics in general at EKU. Another EKU Athletics Hall of Fame induction this past weekend. 5 went into the Hall, including former defensive coordinator Jack Eisen and a 2-time All-American at tight end in Patrick Bug from Harrodsburg. After that, the Matter of Pride wall was dedicated. All the names of coaches, players, managers, trainers, support personnel that were involved in the 39 years that Roy Kidd was the head coach. That Matter of Pride wall now behind Roy Kidd statue at Roy Kidd Stadium. It was a wonderful Saturday on campus. And coming up this Saturday, it'll be EKU against Tennessee Martin. The kickoff will be at 3:05. We'll have the coverage at 100.7 FM. You can find our radio call on the TuneIn app, also streamed at EKUsports.com. And the game will also be broadcast on ESPN3. When we come back, we'll turn our attention to the other kind of football, the EKU women's soccer team.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
Every day is a concept that few people can commit to. Every day requires a level of dedication that forces you to test your limits.
Every day I'll give back to the community because I draw strength from their support. Every day the sounds of your cheers will echo through my mind. Knowing that you have my back means I can always look forward.
Every day I'll be too tired to sweat and my bones will ache. Every day will provide me with the slight edge that I need to succeed. Champions are built every day.
Welcome back to the show. We meet senior defender on the EKU soccer team, Larissa Heslop now. You won 2 out of 3 to start the OVC, all on the road. Now 5 at home coming up, so that's got to feel good to be back at home for 5 straight.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to being home, playing in front of our crowd. It's been hard traveling, but to get 2 out of 3 wins has been really big for us, and we're excited to defend our home turf.
Once you had a coaching change, Matt Kozanuk, the new head coach, has brought in a little bit of a different system. I know it's been a work in progress. You press a lot to try to get points out of the defense and turn them into offense. Do you feel like you're starting to find the system and feel comfortable with it?
Yeah, I definitely do think we're starting to find the system, and you can see it in the game, like different times that we're finding each other, pressing together, and attacking the way we really want to attack. And I think that's how we've gotten our goals and our opportunities, our best opportunities.
I look down at your history. I mean, you're a senior. I mean, it goes by fast, doesn't it?
It does go by.
Does it seem like just yesterday you walked on campus and you were a freshman?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still a freshman, just with like 4 years of experience or 3 years.
Makes sense. I can't wait to talk to you about things off the soccer pitch, because you have such an impressive resume, Larissa, and it begins with the 4.0. You're an anthropology major, an international business minor. Those aren't easy subjects. So how have you maintained such good grades while playing soccer?
I think I'm very disciplined. I know what I'm doing pretty much every hour of the day, like starting on Sunday for the rest of the week. And I work as well, and I stay busy, but I stay on top of my work. You
do mentoring and tutoring in the Bradsky Center, which is one of the on-campus academic help centers. Tell me about that work. Yes,
I mentor and tutor other student athletes, mainly mentoring with the football team, which is really nice because I get to help other students be successful and deal with the stress sometimes of being a student athlete, but also getting to see them succeed is really rewarding.
You spent a summer at Duke University doing something as well?
Yes, I did research under a psychology professor, and I was a research assistant, and I worked with a lot of quantitative data, and that was really exciting. It was a new experience for me.
You're in the honors program with a 4.0, working on an honors thesis, I understand. What's that about?
Yes, my honors thesis focuses on the difficulties of reentry after incarceration, and I'm mainly doing observations and interviews to really talk to people that have dealt with those difficulties and understand and hopefully bring that to academic literature.
You've studied abroad in England, in Israel, in Egypt.
Yes.
What did you learn from those experiences?
In England, I studied the politics of soccer, actually, so that was really fun because it was my freshman year and I just wanted to take the opportunity. And then this past time, I was studying politics and religion and dance and culture in Jerusalem and in Cairo this past summer, which was really cool too. I was with students from all over Kentucky, and it was nice to meet them, and now I have a bunch of friends that universities that even come to our games. So that was really awesome.
So you're an anthropology major, international business minor. Your thesis is in a criminology area. So what in the world are you going to do with all this? I mean, you've got so many avenues that post, your education here at EKU.
I'm currently looking at a lot of graduate programs right now, applying for international ones, and hopefully to get a master's. I actually talked to Tyler Swafford the other day, who was a Mitchell Scholar, and now he's being very successful. So trying to get into international humanitarian aid is my goal.
You are the epitome of what a student athlete should be at the highest level. Really great to meet you. Good luck the rest of the season. It begins on Friday out at the soccer field.
Yes, thank you.
That is Larissa Heslop. She is with the EKU soccer team, and it is 5 games in a row. Here's the situation for this Friday. It's a 4 o'clock start against Austin Peay State, followed by a 1 o'clock game on Sunday against Murray State. We'll have both of those games on ESPN+, but hope to see you out to support the Curdles at the EKU soccer field. When we come back, we'll talk about volleyball on campus here at EKU.
We are more than just athletes. We inspire scholars. We inspire leaders. We inspire champions. We inspire family. This is the Ohio Valley Conference.
We talk volleyball now with middle blocker, a senior Kaylin Johnson. Good win over Belmont on Saturday, first in the OVC, and you won it in straight sets. You've won a lot of games in straight sets of the games you've won.
Right.
That was a good bounce back after a tough loss Friday night.
I felt like we just knew that we really wanted to win a home game, like our first weekend out. We were like, you know what, let's put that in the past and let's just move on and let's go out and show them what we really are about. So.
And you led the team in kills in that game. You equaled your season high with 11. You had 11 kills in both games. Do you feel like you are feeling confident in this new offense that's a little more fast-paced and defense, following up as well?
Yes, I am. I feel like it's definitely a change compared to last year. Like, I feel like we kind of, I don't know, we have more communication when it comes to the sets and stuff. I can easily say, I kind of like it right here. I need it higher. I need it, wherever. And everybody's very flexible this year, so.
And Abby Knoll has led the team in kills, a really good freshman. It's good to have she doesn't play like a freshman to me. What's she brought to the team?
She's brought a lot of confidence, honestly. I feel like she's definitely a key factor to our offense because I feel like I can turn to her whenever I need help with anything. Like if I'm upset, if I need, some reassurance, then she's kind of that person.
Earlier in the show, I talked with running back Daryl McCleskey. He's a senior. College goes by so fast. To thank for you and Rachel Woody, your main setter, that, it's the last season. Does it dawn on you?
I try not to think about it like that, but I have to remember that this is like our last conference, this is our last go around. So it's like you said, I just need to, focus and stay focused on the main goal, which is getting to all conference,
And you're a computer information systems major, so what's your game plan after college?
After college, I kind of plan on working at like a small IT kind of firm. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I want to get like an internship afterwards or not, but I feel like I definitely want to be in IT.
I know you said in your bio that you would like to own a business of some kind. Is that kind of a long-range goal for you?
That's definitely long range. I do know that I still want to stay in like the computer IT aspect, but I just don't know.
When you come to college, you're young, you leave your parents, your home, your room at home, and then all of a sudden here you are with new friends and a lot of responsibility. Do you think, I've matured a lot over these 4 years?
I definitely do. A lot of my friends say that I'm still the goofy person that I was, but I definitely feel like I've definitely become a better student, a better athlete, a better everything all around. So.
What's it meant to be a Colonel for you?
That's what it's meant to be. I feel like it's just a better version of myself, like just a better student, a better athlete, a better everything all around. I'll definitely remember that for these years to come.
Off you go now to the road in the OVC, and you have a Thursday, Saturday swing, and then over to Moorhead the next week, I believe. So winning on the road, that's something against a road team you haven't done yet this year, and I know trying to take care of business there. Has Coach Fouch talked to you about that and trying to get wins on the road now?
Yes, we're really trying to implement a lot of different things for this year. She's been saying, just helping us more so on like the little things that we need to work on, like blocking or, defense, like all of those things. So I definitely feel like she's trying to help us, and that'll help us to get to that point for these away games.
Great to meet you, Kaylin. Good luck in the games this weekend on the road in the OVC.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Here is what is ahead for the EKU volleyball team. It begins on Thursday night down in Jacksonville, Alabama against JSU. Start of that match begins at 7 o'clock, and then they'll play an 8 o'clock game on Friday in Cookeville, Tennessee against Tennessee Tech. And that does it for another edition of Inside EKU Sports. You can always like and follow all of our social media pages, and that is a great way to keep up with Colonel Athletics. Till next week, as always, go Beaky.